kind of roughed in things the way we think it'll be. We have some decent maps now, and we're going to do some things as far as scaling to the project. But this gives us a good idea of kind of what we figure is going to be the layout on this particular project. It involves 30,000 acres initially, which is going to be this portion right in here. We have 100 acres over here, which is going to be part of some other development, housing, possibly some grain storage and that type of thing. These blocks here on both ends, north and south of the property, are going to be used for 300-acre training farms for the Ghanaians that want to be farmers here. And we will supply them with the seed, fertilizers, and equipment and train them how to use it. The goal is that once they have spent 3 years here learning how to farm, large-scale farming, 300 acres, they'll be able to move either onto the other parts of the property that are available or into their other communities if they're coming from outside the Chiranda area. The goal is to train farmers to move out into the country and use the things that they learn here to establish profitable, life-changing farming opportunities in Ghana. There's a lot of things that have to be done. There's infrastructure with roads, possibly some bridges that are going to be necessary. So there's a lot to this project. But we feel very confident that the potential for this area is significant enough where the cost to implement is going to be negated by the benefits that are going to come from this. Not only for those that are participating, but for those families of the Ghanaians that struggle on a daily basis to survive. So again, we're trying to create a project that will change striving to thriving. This first 30,000 acres is what we're going to be starting with. We have another additional 50,000 acres to the east.
Can you show us on the map of that?
Which is over across the river, over on this side.
Yep.
And then across the road, which is over on this side here, we have another 100,000+ acres that are available to us at this moment, and I'm sure that that could possibly grow in the future also.
According to the United Nations, there's 20 million acres of undeveloped virgin land in Ghana that could be developed into farming that could change this country literally almost overnight or in the near future to help the farmers get out of poverty and end up being more sustainable. And our goal is to come alongside them and help them to get to that point. Anything else, Mark, as we wrap up?
Well, again, this is going to be a life-changing opportunity for the Ghanaian farmer. Right now, most farms within the country are anywhere from 1 hectare to 2 hectares. That's about 2.5 to 5 acres of land that they're using. And for all intents and purposes, all that does is give them food for the year. It really doesn't do anything to raise their standard of living, so to speak. So this is going to be a life-changing situation for the Ghanaian farmer, for the communities that they come from, and for the country as a whole. And we're excited to be a part of it. We're excited that this project is moving forward at a very rapid pace right now. And we look forward to partnering with all the people that we've talked to and the people yet to have been talked to get this project going. And again, we're all very excited and looking forward to the opportunity that God has presented to us.
And some of the partner includes U.S. farmers that are willing to be on an adventure, come over to Ghana for a period of time, work alongside the Ghanaian farmer to help them learn farming practices and also to farm part of this land too. So with that, I think we're going to wrap up. Martin or Jim, was there anything else you would like to say as we close?
Well, as you were looking at that and you were talking about the expansion
Yes.
with the American farmers, it is their opportunity to come and lease a certain portion of land, and how big or how small they want to be is totally up to them. And they will find that this is a very welcoming country and a very welcoming opportunity that they would never find in the U.S.
Can you explain a little bit what the climate is like? Do they ever get snow? Does it ever freeze?
No snow, no snow removal, no freezing. So it's the potential of growing more than one crop. You can probably be guaranteed to grow 2. Yeah. And if you're creative enough you might even be able to squeeze a third crop out of it
with drip irrigation.
with
pivot
drip irrigation. Correct.
Anything you would like to say in closing, Martin?
All I have to say is, American friends and brothers, Akwaba.
Welcome.
Welcome.